Hello, I'm Fumi, and it is really great to be here with you guys today. Is it lame to be saying Fumi Friday? The more I say it, the more lame it sounds. Where usually it should be the other way, like the more you say it, the more it becomes like kind of normal. I'm not warming up to it. It's getting cold. It's moving far, far away. And only you have the power to bring back the Fumi Friday. You are the chosen one. Anyways, as you saw from the title, we are doing a 15-minute sketch challenge. And since this is the first one we've done for a while now, I'll give you a little bit of insight on my personal rules. First of all, there's not really a lot of flexibility when it comes to time. 15 minutes is 15 minutes. Hands off the paper, you gotta be done. And this is to encourage quick practice and to alleviate the strain of time commitments. I don't do very well when it comes to talking and drawing, so we'll see how this goes and see if I'm very distracted. But I would like to get better at talking and drawing. I mean, that's something that I feel like I'll have to get used to and better at as a content creator. And if you were there when I started way back, when I first started doing 15-minute sketch challenges, it was mostly to learn anatomy and to get better at anatomy. And I had a certain technique that I was doing to get the shape down initially and then make corrections based off that shape that I created. You're gonna see it kind of make sense and come together. I'm blanking on the name of the creator who started this technique, but I will put it right here. So props to them for giving me this inspiration and helping me a couple years back to get better at anatomy. This time around though, we are in our armor study. I've been doing it in a series of shorts, but I thought we can take it over to the long form, especially if the concept is to let's study together, let's figure out armor. And I'll definitely talk more with you about the goals as we're drawing and going about this. But I think we can stop stalling and get right to it. As usual, like, subscribe, maybe comment down below your favorite armored character. For me, when it comes to an armored character, I think my favorite might be Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist, but I could be wrong. I think there might be someone or something else, but he is the first thing that comes to mind. Anyways, subscribe and click the notification bell for more videos like this. And now let's get to it. Alrighty, this is our reference. Very, very fun. We're gonna see if we can manage to do this in 15 minutes. I feel like doable, though we don't know because I haven't used this specific technique for a study in a long time. We are going to shoot this in real time, no cuts. So honestly, I have no idea how it's going to go. Hopefully I can speak and talk while we do this. Oh, one more thing. Before we start, I have a very limited color palette. As you can see, a couple of black pens, my usual red pen, some Copic markers, a hiiiii set, and wow, we have a whole variety, Aritzia, and yeah, Copic, Aritzia, hiiiii. We have 3 different, wildly different brands in beautiful pastel colors. And yeah, don't go too crazy in terms of color for these studies. We got this. I'm gonna start with my Copic marker. And ready, we got this, set, go. All right, the main purpose. I wouldn't say purpose, but the main thing that we wanna do is kind of identify the general silhouette of our glove. And let's just say it's like a really rough sketch to start. Kind of seeing where it concaves. This thumb is really hard. And get the other hand in. Trust the process, team. Trust the process. Low-key panicking. This feels really uncomfortable and unfamiliar. But it is just to see the shape of what's going on. They both end around the same, or the palm ends around the same time. Time, place. And then we have the wrist here. Just continuing to carve out and see the shape, the general shape of what we're working with. We're gonna go down and make the wrists. And this is just a first layer, so though it is our foundation, I would say spend the most time on this. This is really where you're gonna try and trust the silhouette you created. Juts out here, goes out again, down, and then juts out again. Interesting. Okay. We're just gonna end that there. There's a little piece that juts out there. Interesting. This thumb is throwing me for a loop, that's for sure. It looks okay. I feel like I'm going to have to add some more sharpness to those knuckles there to stay true to our reference. And definitely this pointer finger here is not really as prevalent as I would like for it to be. I think we can stop here in terms of building the silhouette. And we are at... Okay, I thought we had 10 minutes left, but I think my timer is counting down, so about 5 minutes have gone by. That's not terrible. All right. And now let's get into this. Just go right in and start with this thumb here. Actually, no, I think it's smarter to start with the palm, the base of the hand, and boom, boom, calm. What's the opposite of concave? Convex? I forget. Anyways. Thumb here. Wrist here. We'll do that and we'll build the armor on top of it soon. Let's just get the fingers figured out. Got the thumb here. Second part. There's 1 section, 2 section, 3 section. Oh, if you hear my dog, she's crying in her sleep. This little one. Having a little doggy nightmare. She's barking at something in her sleep. Alright, then this piece goes up. Oh, such fun armor. Okay. We're kind of jumping around with the hand, and hopefully that doesn't throw you off, but I'm kind of trying to... I don't know what I'm trying to do, actually. This is very odd to me. This is kind of like an odd steps to take when it comes to doing this study in a way. It just doesn't feel very natural to me because I haven't done this in a long time. But I remember liking it, and I don't know how to feel about it anymore. I think because I was doing it with anatomy beforehand, and now I'm kind of just thrown a little. Okay. finger built there. Interesting. Knuckle. Okay. Then let's get this hand fixed up. We have about 7 minutes left, which is not bad. We're not in a bad place at all. I think the armor is throwing me off, because if this was just a simple hand, I think I'd feel a little better, but since we're doing armor, there's so many different like angles to think about when we're just looking at this reference here. This finger just kind of pokes out. This one is the most prevalent one. The pinky just barely is present. Okay, we've got that general shape, and then we're gonna go down, take a look at this armor. I think almost it would be smart to build from the center here and then go down where it curves again. Sorry, I was just checking my camera if that looked weird to you. It looked kind of like it was glitching. Hopefully it's not glitching. That would be really unfortunate. Anyways, here's a buckle. I'm loving all the little screw looking things that are on this. I think I got the proportions of the bottom wrong a little bit. Or I just did not give myself enough real estate to work with. We're gonna hop around again just to feel, because if we run out of time, I mean, we have 5 minutes left, we're kind of okay. But if we run out of time, I want to feel like I got the general shape of this done. In a way, this is kind of like a crazy, like extreme attention to detail, but also, I don't know, this whole process is like very nerve-wracking. There's like a lot of hypervigilance going on, or extreme attention to detail at the moment. Or despair at lack thereof. Okay. Let's see. The thing about this is that I'm not really doing a good job at looking at the both of them and relating where specific things end to make it easier on myself. If I were to go back, I would probably work harder to do that. Okay, we're not in a terrible place. But I do want to get more details down. I think I'm gonna go in with 30 seconds of my black pen. Make any corrections I want to make. Details I want to add. Emphasize anything that wants to be emphasized. Hopefully I can make it around the entire thing. This thumb strangely really threw me. I don't know why. I couldn't quite wrap my head around it. Something about it doesn't quite look right. Right, for the second hand, I think I'm gonna take more than 30 seconds with this. I do want to get to the point where I can maybe add a little bit of color and shading otherwise. We're certainly getting our crazy practice in though. Okay, we have that, and then we have the other finger jutting outwards like that. Some shading. Ooh, interesting. Okay, just a little piece that ends there. "56 seconds. We're gonna speed run it. I think at this point I'm just like understanding it via my own instincts, adding detail where I think makes sense. Really, the black pen part is supposed to be kind of a correction, which is a step I made of my own when it comes to sketching. There's the whole red pen, black pen thing. I think we've accomplished the general idea of we used our reference and we did complete the glove technically. Oh, and that was 30 seconds. A couple of more lines. Cheating. Let's just say we have 1 minute of cheating. And the tiniest bit of shading I think would be awesome. Let's do green. And we can just shade inside here, inside here, just the darker parts of the armor for some distinction. The thumb. And right here. And a little section here. Okay. Oh, so many camera problems. You wouldn't even believe it today. Oh, okay. That is the end. This is not bad at all. This is fun. Let's talk through this process while we patch page. Do I think that this was a good 15-minute go at doing the armor study? Do I think it suits? I'm not sure. Honestly, I feel like it might have been a bust a little bit because I just wanted to do more. And armor's a little bit more complicated in terms of having to add in detail. When you're doing studies with anatomy and you're trying to be quick with it, or you're working on speed when it comes to practicing anatomy, is it the same thing? Do I have the same effect? I feel like armor, it could. I don't know, maybe we have to do this again when it comes to practicing. Maybe it was because of how uncomfortable it felt. It was our first practice doing it, this 15-minute version, and I'm so not familiar with drawing armor, and maybe the more we draw armor, the faster I'll get, and then the more comfortable it'll be. I think I'm still trying to wrap my head around like how to practice armor well. I have no idea really. I guess that's why we're studying. But I want to have productive practice. If you practice the wrong way, you might not get anywhere. And I think that's where I'm still, I wouldn't say lost, but I'm still trying to figure out what's best for us. Oh, you're not really seeing me cut anything right now. But yeah, I just felt very uncomfortable, and I definitely wanted to spend more time on this just to render it more. We got the general shape down, but I think because it's not rendered as much as I would like for it to be, it's not as pretty, of course. And I feel like some detailing got left behind. Let's find a page we can put next to Laios. Weirdly, it fits the palette that we had on him, if I can find him. There he is. Okay. This here, just so you guys know, I think it was some background for my webtoon idea that I don't think I've shared with anyone. I don't know if I want to cover it. That's kind of sad. Never mind. We will do it on this page. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect cover up. I love this page here. This is one of the ones that I wish that I had filmed doing, but I was on call with my friend and I was just doodling while we were talking. And yeah, and I love my hot glue gun. Boom, boom. I love a patch page. Unfortunately, fortunately, like I love patch pages, but the sketchbook is nearly full. And really, the only reason why it's not full is because it has empty pages, or seemingly empty pages. All the very unintentional pages, I'm going in and I'm covering them up. It almost feels like you make a custom sticker this way and then you're just covering up pages with custom stickers you've made. Good enough. And we can render this page just a little bit. Some pinky outlining maybe. Ooh, is it ruining it? Very possibly so. Very possibly so. Oh, I should not have done that. I don't really care for this pink. TBH. Maybe if I just do small lines like that and that. Okay, that's enough. We'll date it though. We'll give it a little square. This is also darker than I would like for it to be. Let's hope it's not bleeding through on a page that I care about. Definitely not. Okay, and like the fantastic artist we are, I am dating it. I'm doing this on the 2nd of February, 2025, but I don't have room for that, so 2025, right there. Alrighty, thank you for joining me on this 15-minute sketch challenge. I realized I might have sounded a little bit dead a little second ago because I am right now clearly burnt out. That took a lot of energy to be talking and drawing at the same time, but I will try and get better. You know, practice makes better. I'm not scared. I think it's too soon to call or make the call of whether or not this is an effective way of doing a study, especially with our armor study. I think the more we practice, the faster we'll get, and we won't feel like we want more time. But if you need to go over time, honestly, real, like I wish I did that. I feel like I might dig back in after I close this camera and maybe go in, and maybe not. I'm making a promise to you guys right now that I will leave this as is, and then later on, as we practice more, I will show you guys where we first started. I will write a note right now that this was our first 15-minute armor study. Okay, and now I will write a note that says check in later to see progress. Okay, I won't touch it. I promise. Pinky swear. Promise. Thank you. Okay. I won't touch it. I'm closing my sketchbook right now and I'm forgetting it. It's out of my head. Anyways, love practicing with you guys. What a wild ride. I think I just have to sit here and space out for a second, but I do have to close this video. If you liked this, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And comment down below, how did you do in this challenge? Were you okay? Am I okay? Thank you for asking. I don't know. Let's power through together. This might have been challenging for us both. If you are new to this channel, we do have a Discord community. And this study for armor, the theme of armor, is on our Discord, and I have been posting up on there, and anyone who's wanting to join is welcome to join. It just feels great to know that you have people by your side practicing armor with you, and I think that's super awesome. We're in this study all together. So if you would like to join and have a cozy artist community, you can join this one. The pictures that have been flashing nearby me are part of our Discord, who have given their consent to be sharing their art, and they're super awesome. Anyways, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!